The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward spot. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Over Brooks. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich. Now here's Morant. Pass to Winslow. To the inside. Valanciunas. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Gobert with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Ingles. Guarded closer. Here's Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Mitchell wide open. Misses the 3. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Winslow's running.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Ingles following the score by Memphis. And here is Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. And they're pushing it up. Bogdanovich against Morant. Misses the layup.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Mitchell. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
For the Jazz, O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Here's Morant. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Here's Moutier, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. And Utah with a change here, too. Davis is checked in.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Yep, that one goes in there.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Utah. Here's Anderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Moutier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Clark up top. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by O'Neal. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Davis finds Moutier. Lets it fly from 18. But they get it back. They shoot again. Davis, the pass to Gobert. Here's Moutier. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Rebound, Utah.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Gobert. And no good in the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Davis is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And Clark is right there. Clark's got his first basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Mitchell passes to Davis. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the dunk by Winslow.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Mitchell with it, out guarded by Winslow. Conley kicks to Davis. Down low, it's deflected. And Utah turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas comes in for Clark. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for O'Neal. Now here's Jackson. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 8 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Jazz trail by 11. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Conley dishes to Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Winslow with it. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Valanciunas with the ball. Morant outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Over Brooks. And it's Mitchell missing.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Off offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here is Conley. That one falls.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Jackson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And Brooks. Here we go. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Passes it to Winslow. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Davis.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Brooks finds Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jazz have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Out to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Tries it from 9. And that one's good. Morant's got 16 points.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Here's Conley. And the rejection by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Out to Conley. Mitchell outside. Oh!
Goodness.
Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Conley against Morant. On the wing, Ingles. Launches it. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Morant passes to Brooks. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. And it's in there.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Jazz trail by 15. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell looking it over. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one's good. Morant.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by O'Neal, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Utah has possession. Now Moutier to the wing right side. Out to the wing. O'Neal kicks to Moutier. Over Jones. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gio. He works hard, shows good instincts, and leads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Anderson. Melton's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Gutteridge, the pass to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Moutier's got 6.
He has the D scattered on the break, and with his touch, that's a great shot.
Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Moutier. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the pass to Melton. And here's Jones. Memphis moving it around. Anderson finds Clark. Gobert with the block. Now, here's Clarkson. Takes it from 10, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 11 point. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Over Morant. Here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Morant. Jackson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Mitchell against Morant. The 11-footer. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Brooks outside. Bogdanovich against Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 22 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Fires at the elbow. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Gobert. Mitchell outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jackson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Morant passes to Anderson. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. Back to O'Neal. Over Anderson. O'Neal misses. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Anderson gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Great open look there.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jang high post. Allen outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Out to the right wing. Here's Gutteridge. Defended by Moutier. And it's blocked by Bradley. And Jang gets it to go. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moutier passes to Bradley. Here's Niang. Pass to Oni. Here's Morgan. Guarded by Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Allen outside. Off on that one. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action. DA, it's on.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Fox with it. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of this. And so Bagley nails them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. The 19-foot shot. Here's Gobert. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Bagley. Bielitsa finds Fox. That one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Unloads from 13. Moves back up. Gobert out to Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Here's Conley, and it's denied by Fox. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to Barnes, and a missed layup. Jazz shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Mitchell. It's deflected. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shot to stop the run, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Kings leading now by 4. And here is Fox. Good on the bucket.
De'Aaron Fox relentless right now on the offensive end and looking for any scoring chance.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And that one is good.
Precision pass from Moutier to get his teammate a good look there.
Outside, Fox. Fox is doubled. Healed left side. Stolen by O'Neal. Gobert with it. Headed now by Barnes. Stolen. This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Davis has checked in for the Jazz. And then for Sacramento, Jabari Parker's checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes, and it's Joseph in for Fox. Now here is Davis. Kicks it to O'Neal. Davis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, drills it from outside.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Now here's Joseph. Over Moutier. Shot by Joseph, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Clarkson passes to Moutier. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
Holmes with the steal. Here's Bazemore. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the 5. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And Ed Davis gets up there and extends those arms of his. It feels like there's nobody in the world that's going to come close to getting to him on those dunks.
Now here's Joseph. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Down low, Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Clarkson kicks to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
And so it's Moutier with it. They'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Clarkson passes to Davis. And there's the feed to Moutier. It's stolen by Hield. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. And that one, good.
That's a beauty from Parker there, making hard shots look incredibly easy.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Here's Joseph. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Here's Hield after Ed Davis's score. Hield kicks to Parker inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first free throw is good. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Buddy Hield. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Fox against Conley. Mitchell looking it over. And it's blocked. Fox against Davis. That's good from Fox on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Jazz making a change here. Morgan's checked in. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Joseph. Conley against Fox. Jazz trail by 11. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Fox, Gobert with the block, and they get it back. Bagley finds Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Barnes. On the pass to Mitchell.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And Fox gets it to go.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Here's Conley. And he makes good on the layup.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14. And that's going to do it for us here.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Here's Fox. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And it's blocked by Conley. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. To the middle. It's stolen by Bagley. One-on-one fast break. Here's Barnes. It's good. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings.
How about Barnes getting inside and just muscling that one up?
Fox against Conley. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's Fox with the drive. No look there. Miss number 4 in 12 tries. And it's Mitchell missing. Kings leading now by 11. Outside, Fox. Up again. Bagley. A shot that time, not on target. And Utah the other way now. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here's Fox. 16 points for him. Pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 3. Fox goes in. Gobert with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A different look for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Kings. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Jazz. Gobert with the block, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Jabari Parker's checked in for Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Fox. And the shot goes in.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Mudiay pass to Gobert. Clarkson trying to break free.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Holmes. 1:14 left in the third. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. And the Kings also making a change. Fox is checked in. Here's Giles, guarded by O'Neal. Parker's shot is off. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Fox. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And he recovers it. And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And Fox gets it to go.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Outside, Fox. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And Utah making a change here. Conley's checked in. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 10.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
O'Neal gets to Conley. Lets it go from 14. Sacramento grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Outside, Fox. Gobert with the block. Goes up, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now Fox. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Mitchell outside. Shoots from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Fox with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Here's Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Fox. Fox with the jam.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Sacramento.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And that one drops for him.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
O'Neal passes to Conley. The shot is good off the backboard.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Joseph, the pass to Len. Back to Joseph. Len kicks to Holmes. Outside, Joseph. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Brewer finds Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Sacramento easily. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there at Bielitz, and it's Bagley in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Back to Fox.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Fox passes to Bagley. A floater. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Fox gets it to go.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Morant scanning the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
So he gets them both.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Here's Fox. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Morant with it. And finished up by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fox against Morant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. Bagley with the block.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the feed to Valanciunas. The shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Here's Gutterich. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Right wing. Bielitsa passes to Giles. Here's Joseph. That shot off. Some solid defense from Clark. Inside, Melton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. Clark kicks to Anderson. Back to Clark. And it's Memphis with another.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Kings trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And the long arm and explosiveness of Bazemore make him a factor above the rim.
Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clark, the pass to Jones. And that one's good by Clark.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
It's Parker with the drive. Right side, Joseph. Holmes kicks to Parker. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Fast break, Memphis. Finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So on the floor for Memphis, Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones, and it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Here's Joseph. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Melton. Banked in off the glass. Melton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The pass to Holmes. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And they pick up 2. Fox has got 11 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Jones looking for an opening. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. Then for the Grizzlies, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Morant in for Jones. Valanciunas against Barnes. Outside for Bagley. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. Jackson finds Morant. Pass to Brooks. To the right side. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 11. goes in. Count it. Good. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Back to Morant. To the paint. It's stolen. All by himself. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. It's Morant in the corner, and Memphis turns it over again.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Morant against Fox, and that one's good. Morant's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hield kicks to Barnes. Giles the pass to Fox. Back to Giles. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Here's Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Count that bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Feeds it to Winslow. And stolen by Bazemore. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bielitsa. Passes it to Holmes. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Holmes passes to Bazemore. To Holmes. Outside, Joseph. The pass to Bielitsa. That's a 2 from Hield. No good on the last second attempt there. And the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Morant outside. Down low. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Morant against Fox. Count it. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Morant. Pass to Winslow. Here's Jackson. And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Fox. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitz, and it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Anderson passes to Jackson. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And the rejection by Jackson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Fox. Morant drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox against Jones. Good on the shot. Fox has got 26 points.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Brooks outside. Left side Anderson. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fox against Jones. Yep, it counts. Fox has got 13 points in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Fox passes to Giles. Outside Fox. Over Jones. Bank shot. No good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Fox against Jones. Pass to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Giles has got his second basket of the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Back to Morant. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. He feeds it to Parker. Jones against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Morant left side. Jackson passes to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Fox. Misses the shot. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Memphis out in front, up 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, they've got Winslow. Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Gutterich in at the 2. And Clark slams it in.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Outside, Joseph. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
Joseph down low. And here's Bazemore. It's rebounded by Gutterich.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Bagley in the post. He's covered by Clark. Winslow against Bielitsa. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
Here's Joseph, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Rashad Holmes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kent Bazemore. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Milton. Outside, Joseph. Here's Bagley. They get it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Joseph.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Inside, Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Barnes can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Winslow, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's a certain attitude to Winslow's style of play, conducive to getting to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 16. Right side, Joseph. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. And that one's good by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Takes a 3. There's the pass to Winslow. Clark outside. And Barnes comes to help. 6 on the shot clock. Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Stolen by Joseph.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Clark.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
The three from Morant. Out to Brooks, pass to Morant. There's the triple. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. The three. Memphis the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Joseph has an open look. It's off. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Only moments away. The NBA on 2K Sports. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Here's Morant.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Conley against Morant. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Brooks. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich looking around. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it's off the back rim, no good. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jackson drives in. The shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mitchell. Jaren Jackson making his left. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. It's good.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Mitchell wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. Morant's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks with it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
On the wing, Ingles. Stolen by Winslow. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Bobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Valanciunas. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. And he hits it to tie the game up. Gobert's got 6.
Well, Gobert is 7'1", and that in and of itself means he's difficult to contain. This guy really understanding how to play through contact.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Brooks misses. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and it goes down 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Utah. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Tyus Jones. Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Gobert. Kicks to Moutier. Shot clock at 5.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The pass to Gutteridge. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now, here is O'Neal. Dishes it to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. A second chance effort. Davis finds Moutier. Anderson with the block. Here's Melton. Makes it off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson on the wing. It's intercepted. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Misses in close. Jazz have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Davis. He's perfect from the line this time. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Clark. To the left side wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Anderson with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Moutier passes to Clarkson. Back to Moutier. shoots from the elbow. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Yep, that one goes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Count it.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Brooks outside. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Morant against Conley. Kept alive. Mitchell right side. Stolen by Brooks. Winslow against Ingles. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Here's Valanciunas.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011. Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Mitchell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8, and that one good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Davis.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
That'll do it for the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. There was no stopping John Morant in the first half. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Ingles. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. From 17 feet out, the Jazz again can't hit it.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Morant. After the basket by Utah, Winslow finds Morant. Oh, the power on that fruiting!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now the pass to come. From outside the arc. Ingles in the corner. Brooks against Mitchell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Tries from 10. Again, Memphis.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jazz trail by 13. Mitchell with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Count the basket.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
On the wing, Winslow. Bogdanovich against Jackson. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And the basket by Ingles. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Morant against Conley. The putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's in there.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Passes it to Winslow. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. With the tip, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now, here's Valanciunas out to the right wing. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Clark outside. Clock is at 3. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. Moutier played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Anderson. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from O'Neal. Jones drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Emmanuel Mudiay, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
Now here's Jones. There's the pass to Melton. And he gets it to go. Melton's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. The Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. Clarkson finds Mudiay. Lays it up off the glass. Moutier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jones. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Mudiay. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ja Morant. He's checked in for Jones. Jazz trail by 14. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Conley with a wide open look. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Melton's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Tries from 10. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Back to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant against Clarkson. And it's Morant missing. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Anderson outside. Over to the left wing. Conley against Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Clarkson kicks to Bogdanovich. For the 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The first free throw is good for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark, and Winslow subbed in for Anderson. Ingles passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Morant outside. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target from outside. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. He kicks to Morant. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big
plus, and oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant looking around. The three ball. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Conley. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Valanciunas. No good with the triple. Here's Mitchell. Off target with his three. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Fox deciding where to go with it. And here are the Jazz now. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell right side. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Fox. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. 4-point game. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. Outside, Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. It's stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Fields checked in. Outside, Bagley. And it's Fox with the jam.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a three-level scorer. I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Here's Mitchell. Bagley with the block. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Gobert, that one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
He wasn't messing around on that finish. That's what I'm talking about. Barnes taking out all margin of error, throwing it down.
Ingles dishes to Gobert, kicks it out to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
A gear-shifting player who keeps you on your heels. I mean, Fox, he's great at picking up contact.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And the Kings making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Count that one. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Moutier looking around. Unloads from 9. Tries again. Here's Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Joseph, the shot's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Davis. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Heel.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Utah out in front. They're up by 1. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Bogdanovich out there with Davis. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Moutier in at the point guard. Here's Hield. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hield's got his first 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Moutier. To the paint, here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Bogdanovich wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Hield. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. Hield really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
Moutier passes to Clarkson. Over Hield. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
This is the attitude Parker plays with, someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And finished off by Davis.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Joseph. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Passes it to Moutier. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Moutier. The pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. So they take the lead. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's O'Neal. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Joseph. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
And for the Kings, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Kings. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Parker kicks to Holmes. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bazemore. The Kings need to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Gobert. The Jazz shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Joseph. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Back to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bazemore finds Bogdanovic. And here is Joseph. Goes up to Holmes. The 11-footer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert is making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There's a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
Can they get it? Here's Joseph. Gobert with the block. Moutier with the ball. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Here's Davis. Kicks it to Moutier. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. No good on the 3. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Some incredible work in this one by Rudy Gobert. He had 12 points. And when we talk... And that's a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the center position. The 17-footer. Bagley with the rebound.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. He kicks it to Fox. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
Knocked loose to the middle. And another fast break for Sacramento for the tie. Bielitsa finds Bagley. Here's Barnes. Back to Bielitsa. Passes to Bogdanovic. And another shot. They get it again. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. Here's Mitchell. You can't get that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
There's the feed to Fox. And the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6 for the lead. Bagley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bagley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
Love this dominant play by Bagley, taking complete ownership of the airspace around him.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Up top, Gobert. To end the drought. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are on cover.
Here's Fox. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovic. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gobert trying to get open.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
Outside, Fox. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Over to the wing. Bagley against Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Conley. Just 5 to shoot. No coverage that time. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fox against Conley. Goes up again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. For Sacramento, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
That's good from Bagley.
And there's no question that Bagley has a ton of talent. Now it's up to him to meet his potential.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. It's tipped. Fox with the steal. For the finish. Lays it in off the breakaway. Hield's got 8 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Hield against Mitchell. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Mitchell missing. The Kings leading, and up the court come the Kings on the break. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve. And he just doubles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Clarkson on the wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Fox with the steal. Goes up, and it's Fox with the jam.
Quick instincts on the defensive end. I mean, when you're careless around Fox, he's going to take advantage of it.
Jazz trail by 8. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Fox against Mitchell. Outside, Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
Ooh, what strength from the crafty Fox, determined to score and overcome these obstacles.
O'Neal offline with his 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Barnes passes to Holmes. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He's considered one of the quickest guys in the game. Fox, he really hurts defenses in these takes.
Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows, pass, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. Now, here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 37.
Wow, excellent concentration. I mean, when Fox is determined to score, it's tough for the defense to shake.
Conley finds Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Launches a 3, and with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Bagley kicks to Fox. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Kings.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Outside, Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of pressure.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Lenz check in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Brewer is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Passes it to Morgan. Takes it from 10. And again, it's Utah. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox dishes to Len. Brewer passes to Giles. Left side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And Bradley gets it to go.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our guy has been going over and through. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. The pass to Brooks. Down low, just 4 to shoot. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Here's Fox. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Here's Winslow after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Nice shot by Brooks.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fox against Morant. And again, it's De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got his second basket.
And becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Right side Bagley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Barnes looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 2 to shoot. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 6.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox picking up the crumbs there on the inside, but gets his team a second effort.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Morant outside. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Fox. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
Valanciunas passes to Morant, and it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Passes it to Winslow. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
He gets it in there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by Barnes. Fox against Brooks. Pass to Bjelica. He kicks it to Barnes. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Continues to try to work to find some consistency, does Harrison Barnes, and right there knocking at the defense's door.
That's good from Barnes. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bjelica. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Gutteridge. Clark trying to get open. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he makes that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 6. Jones looking for an opening. Right wing. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Barnes. 44 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. Anderson dishes to Clark. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Hield. Out to Parker. And close. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Anderson finds Clark. To the wing on the left. Anderson passes to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Yep, it counts.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Holmes passes to Hield. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Gutteridge. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And there's the pass to Jones. To the right side. It's stolen by Hield. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Jackson, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Free throw good, Joseph. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Gutteridge. Out that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Jackson.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Giles. Now Holmes. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Clark. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's Joseph. Here's Holmes. Pass to Giles. Just 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. Holmes kicks it to Bazemore. Out left to the wing. Here's Joseph. And finally they hit one. Joseph's got 5.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Anderson passes to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Jackson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. With the putback, and it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Kings leading now by 4. Fox looking it over. .157 left here in the second. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Winslow, the pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. 2 points. That one goes.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Here's Barnes. Bagley trying to free himself up, and he can't bank that one in. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Inside, here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Fox. Will it go? And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You think about Winslow and his limited opportunities so far in the league. The talent is there, and they're starting to explore his playmaking ability as a point forward.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And a change for Sacramento. Jabari Parker's checked in for Barnes. Fox, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And Fox has it in the corner. He leads it, finds Bagley.
Bagley's so effective on the inside.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your... Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bialis, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Now Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. Bagley with the block.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. Nice concentration on D.
And Fox gets it to go.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for two. Morant's got 6.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Left side, Fox. Another shot. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Bagley dishes to Fox. Another miss by Fox. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And finished off by Morant.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Fox. Barnes finds Hield. Sacramento moving it around. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
In the corner, it's Hield. The pass to Holmes. Bielitsa against Clark. Here's Holmes. And the shot goes down. He's got 6.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Anderson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Holmes. Hield attacking. And there it is for him. Hield's got his second basket of the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Passes it to Gutteridge. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. The Grizzlies haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. Fox against Jones. And Fox gets it to go.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Out to the wing. Back to Jones. Clark trying to get open. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Clark.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Fox. And finished off by Bagley.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Valanciunas. Melton. Rebound by Bielitsa.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got John Morant. Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Barnes trying to free himself up. The offensive rebound. Hield. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 6.
Refusing to let that possession end, but he did a nice job fighting hard to keep playing.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Jackson, that's good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
So shifty. Fox gets in there anytime he wants to.
Morant outside to the middle. Here's Clark. It's deflected. Hield outside. Here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 28 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Kings leading now by 6. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hield. Here's Giles. Just 5 on the clock. And Fox has it in the corner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Memphis moving that ball around. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
You know, running the lane in transition can be a skill right there. Buddy Hield, relentless in getting himself to the rack.
Jackson down low. Guarded by Fox. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. And it's Fox with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Clark, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Outside, Fox. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Then for the Kings, Bagley, he's checked in for Giles. And it's Bielitsa in for Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. And the pass to Winslow. Brooks outside. Back to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Up top, Fox. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant against Fox. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't drop, and the Kings going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, Fox. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. 9-point game. No good from Valanciunas. Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business.